Alrighty, guys. So this is Monday, August 21st, 2023. And as you can see here, we have gotten two more storms from last night. So we have potential tropical cyclone 9 in the Gulf. That was previously invested 91L. We still have Franklin. And then we have Gert, which somehow formed. I'm not exactly sure why or how, but it did. Then we have the remnants of Emily, because the last advisory was issued on that system. Then we still have our area of interest over here, which still has a high chance, so we'll look at that in a minute. Then the National Hurricane Center has issued the last advisory on Hillary. All further advisories on Hillary will be released by the Weather Prediction Center. So we'll go into Gert here. We'll start off with Gert and move down. We're not going to cover Emily just because it is now a remnant low. Emily's gone now. So we're down to 3 tropical systems in the Atlantic right now. So let's get right on into with Gert here. So Gert is still there, but it could dissipate at any time. Its current maximum winds are 40 miles per hour. It's moving as west at 8 miles per hour. And its minimum central pressure is 1,006 millibars. There are no watches or warnings in effect for Gert, mainly because, as the National Hurricane Center mentioned, it could dissipate at any time. So Gert is moving toward the west near 8 miles per hour. This general motion is expected to continue today. Gert or its remnants are forecast to turn northwestward tonight and tomorrow. Maximum sustained winds are near 40 miles per hour with higher gusts. Slow weakening is forecast for the next day or so. Gert could become remnant low or dissipate at any time. And then tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 70 miles from the center. Then the minimum central pressure is 1,006 millibars. The next complete advisory on Gert is at 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, so in about 4 hours from now. Then cone for Gert. They're curving just outside of the ABC Islands and Puerto Rico. So no threat to land there from Gert. Now we will move to Franklin here. Franklin is slowing down over the Caribbean and Hispaniola. There have been no changes with this advisory here. Tropical storm warnings are in effect now from the Dominican Republic, entire south coast from the Haiti border eastward to the Suriname. Haiti, entire south coast, Anse de Hainaut, eastward to the Dominican Republic border. Then Turks and Caicos are now under a tropical storm watch as well. So Franklin is moving toward the west near 6 miles per hour. Slow westward motion is expected through this afternoon. A sharp turn to the north is expected tonight or early Tuesday, and generally northward motion is expected later on Tuesday. The forecast track, the center of Franklin is forecast to reach the southern coast of Hispaniola by Tuesday night. Maximum sustained winds are near 50 miles per hour with high gusts. Some strengthening is forecast before Franklin reaches Hispaniola. Then tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 60 miles per hour. Not 60 miles per hour, 60 miles from the center. And then the estimated minimum central pressure is 999 millibars. So rain, wind, and storm surge is the main focus here with Franklin. The next intermediate advisory is in about an hour now. I won't cover those, but I'll cover the main advisories. Unless something huge happens with Franklin, I won't cover the intermediate stuff. Then taking a look at the cone. Franklin is still forecast to be a hurricane once it passes north of Puerto Rico and through the Dominican Republic and Haiti. So that's with Franklin here. Then we have newly formed potential tropical cyclone 9 here. This is expected to become a tropical storm right before making landfall on the Texas coastline. So if we switch to radar Omega here, I can zoom in here. That would be nice. Areas near Corpus Christi, Kingsville, Bay City, Alice, Beeville, Port Lavaca, Harlington, Matamoros, or I-69E, or I believe that's US 77. If you live near any of those areas that I just called out, you guys are under a tropical storm warning because of this system right here. So that's something to note here, that we have something else to watch here that could be a threat to the mainland United States. However, by the time, it'll be a weak tropical storm by the time it makes landfall. But that's still something to take note of here. Just because it could be a weak tropical storm doesn't mean that it couldn't have impacts. In fact, it probably will have impacts. So that's something to take note of here as we continue on with this. So, system is moving toward the west near 16 miles per hour. A fast motion to the west is expected to continue, and the system is forecast to move inland over South Texas early Tuesday. Maximum sustained winds are near 30 miles per hour with higher gusts. Strengthening is forecast, and the system is expected to become a tropical storm before it reaches the Texas coast. Satellite images indicate that the system is becoming better organized and it is expected to become a tropical depression later today. Then formation chances are 90-90. So rainfall, storm surge, and wind and surf are the main issues that will be caused by this. Then once again, just like with Franklin, the next advisory on the system will be at 5. So this system over here has a 40-70 shot. If we go back to radar Omega here, we can see the track of Emily right there. At least I think that's Emily. Yeah, that's Emily right there. So 40-70 here for the eastern tropical Atlantic. Showers and thunderstorms over the Cabo Verde Islands and portions of the tropical eastern Atlantic are associated with a tropical wave. Environmental conditions appear generally conducive for gradual development of the system, and a tropical depression is likely to form later this week, while it moves west-northwestward across the eastern tropical Atlantic. And The formation chances are right there at the bottom of your screen. And we still have this system over here in the Pacific. Same as yesterday. I believe the 7-day has gone up a bit, but generally I just don't see this thing forming. But other than that, here today, guys, that's it. That's it today. We have the cone for Franklin right here. And right there, is when it's expected to be a hurricane. So by the 25th, in 4 days, this thing should be a Category 1 hurricane here. And also, I want to say, the terrain here, or is that Cuba? I think that's Cuba, actually. It's either Cuba or Haiti, Dominican Republic, that has mountainous terrain here. So that could weaken Franklin temporarily. And yeah, that's what they forecast. But other than that, that's it, guys. We have 3 systems in the Atlantic currently, and potentially another one on the way here soon. With, I believe this is 92L. Yeah, the Invest 92L. So that's it for the video today, guys. Stay tuned to the channel because I'll likely have another update out at 5 p.m. So about 4 hours from now. Till then, guys, peace out.